Grin. All right, so I am live with Mr. Russell himself from referral.love. Russell, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great. Blessed. Another day in paradise.
I love it. You said you're blessed. Um, so you are one of the biggest sponsors we have for the GHL Assembly. You are a gold sponsor. In fact, you are one of the earliest sponsors, and we appreciate you taking a leap of faith in sponsoring the event. Um, what's
A
tell us
no-brainer. Huh?
tell us about your business first of all, and then I'll tell everybody a little bit about you.
So my background was I was an agency owner, and I got a few clients who didn't appreciate me, and I decided that why even deal with clients. So the clients at that time wanted leads, and I was already creating leads. So I just bypassed the clients and started creating leads and selling them at conferences. And essentially, I've been in affiliate marketing space on both sides, being the affiliate manager, buying traffic and selling traffic. And I've been doing this for the affiliate stuff for over 20 years, which makes me like super great grandpa in this industry.
Yeah,
I've been there, done that, lost a lot of money, been lied to, failed, learned from it, and here we are 20 years later where I'm, making a lot of money with affiliate marketing, but also helping others to do the same.
I love it, man. And to tell people a little bit about like you. You're not only a businessman, but I mean you are one of the most successful high level affiliates out there. And we see your name on the ranking board every single month as one of the top affiliates. I've seen you in the top five, and when it comes to the affiliate world with high level, people know you. And you have taken to feel free to tell me if any of this is inaccurate, but you've taken really that same concept and kind of expanded it, right? Because an agency owner not just needs high level, but sometimes they need other things like a VA, or they need other platforms, or they need support, or they need different tools and so forth that they want to integrate with theirs. And you've kind of brought it all together with referral.love, and the whole point is that like it's going to be a one-stop shop for agency owners to be able to find every single tool or service that they can possibly need when it comes to launching or managing their high level account or agency.
Agency, yeah. So, you know, uh, it, as we learn about this thing, it's about adding value, providing value. And what is value? Value is basically solving some kind of problem. The bigger the problem, the more they're willing to pay for the solution. So, what
Correct.
are the common problems us agency owners have? At this point, there are certain things we do, and there are certain things we do not do, which is a smart way to do it. And to get to that point, you have to do something you shouldn't have done, get burned, and realize, oh my God, I'm never doing this again.
Yeah.
So,
Trial and
so
error.
trial and error. But there are certain things you like and enjoy doing, and that's your piece. So in this industry, the common thing we have to do for the client is it starts off as building a website. So or a funnel. So are you funnel builder or website builder? In my case, I'm not. I'm a traffic guy. So I always need somebody to build me a website or a funnel, right? So there's people who build funnels. Now there's people who build funnels, and the next step when the funnel is built, we need to send traffic. We need to buy traffic.
Yeah.
And a lot of people who build funnels, because they're expert in that, they don't wanna do too many things. They just want to be
Right.
an expert in one thing. They say, okay, I build funnels, but I have a friend, another agency owner, who runs traffic, and he does a good job. So as a client who you just paid somebody to build their website, and now they're referring somebody that you almost guaranteed to go with that person essentially.
Sure.
But what happens behind the scenes is that I'm referring that guy to do the traffic, and maybe that guy refers some people to me for the websites. But initially when we spoke about it, we were like, oh, let's pay each other commission. Great. But we all are busy. And at this point, when the clients come in, it's not even about commission. It's connecting person with the right vendor who can actually do a job, because this industry is very shady.
Yeah.
Out of hundreds of the people who say I can do this job, only a small portion of the people can actually talk the talk and do walk the walk. So so there's that, but we never actually have the measurement. I refer Mike, and so I'm trying to. So what I'm doing is building a solution
Yeah.
to agency people. So as we refer each other, we can get paid for it. And Dakota, I know you personally help agencies build MRR. And I'm one of the few people who get excited about MRR, monthly recurring revenue. You did something once, and then you're getting paid for it for a long time, unless you mess it up or F it up. It keeps on going.
Yeah.
So MRR is the way to go, is the best way. And agencies right now have two MRRs. The service, whatever they do, SEO, Facebook, whatever, that's first MRR. Second MRR, and that's something that you teach, is taking high level, white label it, and integrate the software and that's your second MRR.
Yeah.
And what I'm hoping to do is to create third MRR, which is the referrals. We're already referring other agencies. So this way agencies um, get three levels of MRR.
Yeah, so you hit it right on the nose, right? So we've all learned that you should diversify your income, right? So don't put all of your income into one bucket. And really, that's what you've done, is you've taken the concept of the MRR and kind of expanded it. Like, listen, you're already selling your SaaS, right? Now let's sell a service. Even if you don't have the ability to sell that service, you can white label it through someone else that will fulfill it. They get a referral commission for referring them out. The vendor gets obviously the sale for getting the sale. It's a win-win for the client. It's a win-win for the referrer, win-win for the referee. And it's just all around kind of like a situation where everybody wins.
That's very important that you bring in, because I'm a Jewish priest, and by there's commandments: do not lie, do not steal, or whatever. But if you look deep into it, God has commandments for business. Essentially, you should not do business unethically. It's you lie business wise. You're not just lying to a person, you're affecting their whole family and community. It's really bad. So really, we should be looking for scenarios where it's a win-win situation for everyone. And I really believe this is the idea where they work with high quality vendors, they all get paid, and the client is getting taken care of by people who know what they're doing. So I really believe this is a win-win-win situation. It's a good business because you're helping everyone.
100% agree with you, and thank you very much for sharing that. So you sponsored the event that's here in Las Vegas this week. Gosh, the time flies, man. This is the first time I can actually say it's this week, right? So it's in like 4 days.
Congratulations. And behind the scenes, I know how much effort you put in, how excited you are.
Yeah.
I know there's some surprises coming so I'm super excited for you and Andy, because I know this is your baby and the baby's growing.
Yes, behind the scenes, Andy's team is working tirelessly. Our team is working tirelessly. Everybody's working together to kind of pull this off, and it's a big deal. So we appreciate you sponsoring. The event is July 10th, 11th, and 12th here in Las Vegas, at the Kiln in Las Vegas, a brand new facility.
Vegas, baby, Vegas.
One of the first events that are happening there. It's 3 days. Very tactical. We're going to dive deep into literally every possible step that an agency needs in order to be successful. And you're going to be there. You're going to be speaking. So for those watching, don't go into detail because I don't want to give away all your secrets, right? But Give somebody a taste of like, what are some of the things that, one or two of the things that have made you successful?
I got PhD from School of Hard Knocks, real life.
You looked around like
So,
somebody watching.
so I'm gonna give a real scenario of what happened. So I had a situation where I was selling the leads, and my cost of the leads, let's say, was $10. I was selling it for $20. All I can do, great, and money was rolling in. Until I wake up one day, an algorithm changed, and my cost of the lead became over $20. So essentially, I'm losing money.
Yeah.
And this is the business I'm in, but I'm not in the business of losing money. So I had to learn. So I was like, okay, the method of me getting traffic is not working. You either gonna fail or you need to improvise. And I realized that you can go to other people who already have that traffic and make deals. And that's essentially affiliate marketing is that it forced me. I could no longer produce my own traffic in a way that makes sense to make money. But there's other people who had tons of that traffic.
Yeah.
And then you can come to them and make all kinds of deals. So traffic is not always, it's not for affiliate marketing, it's actually, um, you get into affiliate marketing when other things start failing.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful thing because it's performance based.
Hmm.
So a lot of people talk, and we smile. But at affiliate marketing, here's the link. You can either deliver it or you cannot.
Hmm.
Stop talking, start walking. And then once you learn that there are certain people that literally walk and you can do, you make a deal with them once, they made money, you made money. Do you know how easy is it to come back to them and say, hey, I have another special or whatever we can run. Last time you made 200,000 free money that you didn't think of. I think I have this new thing that's going to do great. Your audience, your audience. So the trick, look for person who has your audience. Don't try
Hmm.
to go for the audience yourself. And this is the cheapest way to get traffic, leads, sales. And there's businesses that the whole business model is based on the referrals,
Yeah.
not the, by the way, go high level. They spend very little money on advertising. Maybe they're doing it now. It was bootstrap, word of mouth, affiliate marketing, and they pay, and they still are. That's so awesome about them. They pay, that they value affiliates. So
Yeah.
you can have a business where you're spending zero money on traffic, leads. All you're doing, building networking, relationships, and that's it. And you're getting paid for the relationship because once you have, like Dakota, I've been sending people for go high level support to you. It's no brainer.
Hmm.
My go high level subscribers have a problem, which is, go high level, you know, enrolling, upkeeping, doing all that, and you guys do
Onboarding.
amazing
Yeah. The
job.
works.
So
Yeah.
anytime somebody comes to me who Dakota, and I make money, and
Okay.
you make money, and the client gets the right support they
Yeah.
need. It really is a win-win-win situation for anybody. And afterwards, they come back to me and say, "Hey, Russell, I love Dakota. He's so good. But now I need AI expert. I need somebody. And I know you're about to roll out, but before
Hmm.
this, and I'm like, great. I have Jeffrey Bennett who speaks on stages about AIs. And he only works with a few people, and I'm one of the few people who can refer. This is what you need for your business.
Hmm.
So once you help a person with one problem, now you're the go-to guy. They come into you like, what should I do? And that's a beautiful place to be in at right now. You know, a lot of people spend a lot of time saying who I am, I'm
Yeah.
this, I'm that, I speak on stages, whatever. Your event is going to be my first event I'm going to be speaking on stages. I pride myself of being nobody who knows somebody's. But now I'm just coming out, have a regular guy who's not a celebrity, who's not an influencer. I'm actually very shy, but really believes in doing good business. And God forced him to talk to the influencers
Yeah.
after they get off the stage.
Yeah.
And as you know, see, a lot of people come in and start talking business, business, business. But when I talk to you, I mostly talk to you about family,
Hmm.
important things. And the business just naturally happens once people like one another.
Yeah.
That's what
Organically.
it's all about.
So what I'm hearing you say is that it's about relationships and it's about trust and making sure that you're sending people or referring people to people that you trust, because ultimately they're going to create a relationship that is going to fall back on you, like whether they treated them well, things of that nature. Um, and you're spot on.
Correct.
Like, yeah,
Correct. And problem, right? I referred the guy once who was not a good guy. And then three people who referred, they're like, listen, Russell, I came to you and he effed me up.
yeah,
I said, I'm sorry. Let me pay you all the money back that he did. And I learned the hard way not to ever,
refer.
ever refer him again. But it was well worth it. Now those people, they come back to me, and now I got them new guy. So
Mhm.
it's also important. But yes, I got screwed many times. I referred to the wrong people, and now I know who to work with and who not to work with. And the only way to do this is to fail, try different vendors, and learn from it. And
Yeah.
here I am.
Well, that's fantastic. I appreciate you sharing that. So, are you excited to be here in Vegas in 3 days?
Vegas, 3 days. Ah,
Well, we're gonna have to make sure to keep you out of trouble while you're here. But
please, 'cause, I do get challenged, but that's
So I'm excited to see you. Thank you very much for sharing that. For everybody watching, the event is at GHL Assembly. It's at ghlassembly.com. It's being held right here in Las Vegas this Thursday, this Friday, this Saturday. Russell is one of many of the speakers that are going to be there. Andy and I are going to be doing 3 days of intense tactical, like getting up, getting your elbows dirty. We're going to show you the nit and gritty, like the behind the scenes. No longer is it going to be just like, hey, you should go out and sell AI, and here's how you're going to sell AI, or here's how you sell your SaaS. We're actually going to get our elbows dirty and show you exactly how we do it. Andy and I both have 7-figure agencies. And I think between the two of us, we have 4 of them. And so we're going to show you exactly how we did it, the nit and gritty, the down and dirty, the behind the scenes. We're going to basically get dirty, showing you exactly how everything is built. And Russell is just one of the many people that are going to be there. So I appreciate Russell.
I do want to jump in. Dakota, you are literally one of the few people that knows agency business inside out. If you're an agency owner, even if you're solopreneur, just one guy, this is the event you want to attend. This is the event where you're going to meet a lot of people you're going to do business with. This is the event you're going to learn how to streamline things. This is the event where they're going to tell you what not to do. What not to do. Guys, everybody tells you what to do. They'll tell you what not to do and what to do. So if you want to learn from people who are really doing this, not just doing this for themselves, but they're supporting other agencies. This is a blessing. Be there, learn, and you will implement. And this is the kind of meeting that you're not just gonna learn. You're gonna have a special to-do plan. As you're actually gonna start in your to-do during the event, and then you're gonna know exactly where you're going and complete it when you're home.
Yeah,
Definitely attend. This is one of the few events of the year you must be there.
yeah. Thank you very much, Russell. I
God
appreciate you
bless.
for being on today.
Thank you so much for doing this for all the Go High Level community. We appreciate you.
It really is my pleasure. This is what God put in my path. So very much.
Amen. God
Amen as
bless.
well. All right, Mayor.